Good evening, everybody. It's Jackey from Jackey Paranormal. We are at a location in Port Dover, Ontario, known as the McQueen Cemetery. And it is an old 18th century cemetery. And it is believed to have at least some activity in the area. People have claimed to see a woman walking around at night, and there's rumors that people make that there is a witch buried in this cemetery. However, that's not really accurate because witches weren't typically buried with settlers back in the day. I am going to also be using my other app, the GhostTube app. As we walk around, it kind of acts as an obelisk recorder, and this is an actual historic site, so people can come here and you won't get in trouble for trespassing. So this is a little bit of history about the area here. It says Robert Nicol, 1774 to 1824. Born in Scotland, Robert Nicol moved to Upper Canada in 1792 and settled in Port Dover in 1808, where he established milling, brewing, and distilling businesses. During the War of 1812, Nicol served as a quartermaster general of the Upper Canadian Militia, worked closely with Isaac Brock, and was frequently engaged in action against American forces. He endured crippling personal losses when enemy troops burned his mills and home near this site in 1814. Nicol held several civil offices, and between 1812 and his death in 1824 represented Norfolk in the colony's legislative assembly. Initially, he supported the government but led the opposition from 1817. Calling for democratic reform and public initiatives to improve the economy. Nicol contributed much to the province in terms of the civic development in its formative pre-war years, defense during desperate times, and in its political maturation in the post-war period. And then this is on there, Ontario Heritage Trust and Agency of the Government of Ontario. So basically, during the 18th century, there were mills all around this area, and during the War of 1812, the Americans basically invaded Port Dover and they burned down all the mills to disrupt the supply chain. Yeah. So yeah, that's some little area history. And the McQueen family, they actually founded the town of Port Dover. And the little cemetery is just up the hill here. So yeah, it's actually a nice night for some ghost hunting. It's a steep hill. And there's the official sign there. So any spirits that may be present here, We are friendly. I mean you no harm. And if you are here tonight and you would like to communicate, you can do so. It isn't a big cemetery, it's a small one. Like, it's literally just these tombstones. Now this one is interesting here, and it's the one that's in the best shape. This is in memory of Alexander McQueen. He died the 10th of July 1804, 93. And he was a soldier who fought for the British in the 7 Years' War, which basically was the Battle of Quebec, because the French, they didn't want to be part of Canada, but they ended up becoming part of Canada because they lost the war. And that's where he was laid to rest, is in the cemetery. So there's an actual soldier buried here, which is cool. And as for the rest of these tombstones, it's very hard to make anything out on them. This one, you can kind of see something McQueen. But a lot of them, they're just blank like this, unfortunately, because they don't get cared for. Got some twin graves here. And then there's this one on the side. And I think this is the last one. Now I believe this is the one that people think is the witch, but I don't believe it's a witch. I believe it's just a settler. Alright. Well, I'm not really getting anything on the obelisk, and there's not too much else here, if I'm honest. So I'm thinking spirit box. I always like trying different things at different locations and seeing what you actually end up getting. So I'm gonna stop recording on the Ghost Tube app, and we're gonna switch over. This app is really good, this Necrophonic app. I've had a lot of great things, well, great sessions on it. Hello? Is anyone here tonight? I am friendly, and if you are here, I would like to communicate with you. Don't have to be afraid of me. Is there anyone here tonight? Did you say war? Are you a soldier? I know there was a soldier buried here. If this is you talking. Is this Alexander McQueen? Are you all earthbound spirits? What's your name? Well, I just said McQueen. Is there a McQueen family member here with me? Did you say I asked? Yes, I did. I would like to speak with you if you're here. This device can give you a chance to communicate. Are you happy where you are right now? Or maybe you're stuck here and you're trying to pass on. People like to say that there is a witch buried here. I don't believe that to be true. But maybe you can tell me. You say you're lost? Maybe you're looking for the light? Do you like me being here? Do you like speaking through this? Oh. Was that a woman asking for help? Is there something bad here? Evil has no place here. Did you just say my name? If you could do so, would you move on from here? Alright, I'm probably going to be going now. Thank you for all of you who decided to come through. Much love and respect from me to you. I do hope you're happy where you are and that you can rest in peace. I'm going to be turning this off now. Goodbye. Can you say goodbye back? Goodbye. Yeah, that's interesting. I like going to different cemeteries and seeing what different kind of responses you can get. I know I definitely heard it say McQueen there, and I thought maybe I heard it say war. I'm not too sure. Like something about war. Yeah guys, so that's pretty much it for this little spot. I like old 18th century style cemeteries like that one there. They can give different vibes, to say the least. But it was a nice little night to come out and do this. I was debating doing this last weekend, but it was really hot and muggy, and that bit up top of the hill, I would have basically just been getting eaten alive by mosquitoes. In Ontario in the summer, you basically have two choices when you go out hiking. You can either put on a sweater and get heat stroke or get eaten by mosquitoes, and both of which aren't fun. But it was a nice cool week, so I figured this weekend would be a good weekend to do it. I'm gonna try to go out to some more locations. I know I haven't really uploaded a video in a while, but gas prices have been kind of high lately, so. Alright guys, just gonna wrap it up for this one though. Hope you all enjoy the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Hope you all have a good night.